Man, this brings back good memories. Okay, Laredo, Texas. It's a city in the county seat of Webb County, Texas, United States, on the north bank of the Rio Grande and southern Texas, across Nuevo Laredo, Tamaulipas, Mexico. Yo, this place right here, one of the most dangerous places in Mexico, guys. This is where the Zetas are from, which is one of the most dangerous / violent cartels. Sinaloa don't got nothing on these guys. These dudes are smaller, but the thing is that these guys are paramilitary. A lot of them are former Mexican Marines. Extremely dangerous, okay? And I'll also do some cases for y'all where we did investigations on like the higher ups on the Mexican cartel guys, okay? So this is Laredo in a nutshell, okay? It's a little border town. Let me show y'all on a map where it is. Here it is. As you guys can see, here it is, right? There's Nuevo Laredo is right across the bridge versus Laredo. And it's right on the Mexican border. Now, guys, most of the drugs that come to the United States, illegal aliens, drugs, everything, comes in through South Texas, right? This entire area here, guys, is considered the southwest border. For all my international people out there that might not be aware. So from San Diego, California, all the way down to South Padre Island, aka Matamoros over here, this is the southwest border, guys, okay? And this is where a majority of the drugs and illegal aliens come into the United States now through Mexico. There used to be a strong corridor here from Colombia, right? From Colombia, Colombia right here, all the way here to Miami. And what they would do is, back in the 80s, this is cocaine cowboy days, they would take the drugs, okay, get them over to either the DR, Haiti, sometimes Puerto Rico, because if you can get it to Puerto Rico, you basically got to the United States and they don't have to go through customs anymore, which is a big thing. That's why Puerto Rico is very, very busy office. But most of the time it will come to the Bahamas, okay? And here in the Bahamas, guys, it would come into, where is it? Where's Bimini? Bimini. You got Nassau right here. God damn it. Bimini, Bahamas. Where's Bimini? It's over here somewhere. It's just so goddamn small. North Cat. See how small these towns are, guys? These little cities. Because Bimini is only about 50 nautical miles or whatever from Miami. It is not far at all. Okay, Graham. Okay, so here's Freeport, another big drug hub. Oh yeah, also yeah, they would fly to Freeport as well. They would either fly to, because Freeport, guys, is right across from West Palm Beach. Okay, but in general, you guys get the idea. So it used to be the drugs would come into the Bahamas, right? This whole area here, and then come into Miami. But those days are done, man. Like they pretty much, man, they got ships all over the place. Like they got, you know, they're intercepting planes, they're intercepting submarines, all that crap. So yes, are drugs still coming into the United States through Miami? Yes, but not at the same rate back in the 80s. Also through Tampa is a big corridor as well. They're always catching like submarines and all this other stuff that has like thousands of kilos of cocaine. But now, I think it's somewhere between 60 to 7% of the drugs that come in the United States come in through the southwest border. Okay, guys. So Mexico has basically established a stronghold as far as moving drugs from South America into the United States. So I was right here, guys, at the front lines in Laredo, fucking Texas. All right. That's why I'm so experienced, even though I was only an agent for 7 years, but I did more in 7 years because I worked in 2 busy field offices. I worked in Laredo for 4 years, then I came over and I did Miami. I worked in 2 field offices that were very busy. So, you know, versus like if you're in the middle of fucking nowhere, like if you're like in, I don't know, what's like a dead office, like if you're like in HSI Salt Lake City, like you ain't going to be as busy as the agent down here on the Mexican border or an agent, you know, in New York City or at Miami or any of these big field offices, right? So, and then here's the other thing too I want you guys to know. So Laredo, right, is only 2 hours away from San Antonio, all right? And San Antonio, guys, is what I consider a hub city, whether it's for drugs, aliens, guns, whatever, because it's in a perfect area from a logistical standpoint to get you to anywhere in the United States. So let's go deep dive into San Antonio real quick, just so y'all kind of understand how the southwest border works. You got Interstate 10, right? And then you got Interstate 35. Interstate 35, guys, starts here in Laredo, Texas, right? Boom, goes all the way up into San Antonio. Then it takes you to Austin, Texas. Then it takes you to Dallas, okay? And then if you follow Interstate 35, right, all the way up It takes you to Oklahoma City, right? Then it goes to Wichita. Then it takes you to Kansas City. Here it is. Then it gets you to Des Moines, Iowa. Then it takes you all the way to Minneapolis. Not knowing why anyone would want to go to Minneapolis, but it ends right here on the, is this Canada right now? Yeah, Interstate 35. Yeah, it looks like it ends right around here. And we're pretty much right near Canada at that point. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. Okay, so it ends in Duluth, it looks like. Yep. Okay, so this thing basically gets you from, and obviously you can see why that's important, because from Minneapolis, you can get to anywhere in the Midwest, right? You can get to Chicago, you can get to St. Louis, and then also going back, right? Interstate 35. You also have going north and south. And remember, guys, just so you know, in the United States, when it's even, it's east to west. If it's odd, it's north to south when it comes to highways. So then you got Interstate 10, right? And 10, guys, takes you from Houston, New Orleans, Tallahassee, Mobile, all the way to Jacksonville, right? East. Then west, it takes you all the way to your favorite place, LA. See, look, Interstate 10, bang. So the reason, this is why everyone wanted to get drugs from Laredo or illegal aliens to San Antonio, because San Antonio was the main transition location. Okay. Now, also, what a lot of people would do is they'd buy weapons here in San Antonio and then bring them south to Laredo, to McAllen, Zapata, Roma, all these little border towns down here, and smuggle the guns south into Mexico, because guns are very difficult to come by in Mexico, guys. And they need them because the cartels over there have a lot of power and they fight the Mexican Marines. So you'd literally be using automatic weapons and all that. When I was in Laredo, I would hear gunshots from across the Mexican border, because when I was there in 2014, there was a big war going on between the Los Zetas and the Mexican Marines. The police don't fight the cartels there. It's the military. All right? That just goes to show you how deep-seated the corruption is. All right.